So let's talk about it. Rich Americans are preparing for possible instability by getting second passports. Since the pandemic, I watched this company deteriorate from the inside out. The culture here is, there is no culture. Anything happens as a free-for-all. The food, the money, the taxes. You're constantly on a hamster wheel in this country, and people are preparing for more instability to come. This country has mishandled the pandemic. They've lied to the public. So with that said, I'm starting to make preparations to figure out where the next landing spot is going to be. And don't get me wrong, I'm always going to keep the American passport, but you need options in the future just in case this world ever does close down again. You have options in other places that handle things completely different, because this country is all about capitalism. And guess what? You can still make money anywhere in the world by working remotely due to the pandemic. So there's been a lot of shift in the way that we do business, and there's so many countries that are opening their arms for Americans because we have strong work ethic, and you know, we spend like nobody's business too. So with that said, I have a short list of places I'm looking at: Mexico City, South America, Belize, the list goes on. So this year I'm going to start to travel and definitely document it all. But let's start to have these conversations. Let's start to say the quiet things out loud and connect. Let's talk about it. So let's talk about it. Rich Americans are preparing for possible.
Hi guys. So what this gentleman have said in the video is true, and it's alarming. Now, what I must say with what I have been seeing happening, especially with some celebrities in Atlanta, celebrities like Yandy Smith, I think her name is. Yandy Smith, not sure if Spice have done it, I don't know, but I know that she has traveled there too, to Ghana. I have noticed a lot of celebrities from at least Atlanta have been getting citizenship in Ghana. I heard that Ghana was giving away citizenship. I even hear that they're giving away land. I don't know, but they're giving away citizenship to Americans or anybody, black people, and they're telling you to come back home. Yes. So I know this to be true. Now, I don't know if it's because of what is happening in America. I really don't know if that is true. But I mean, maybe it makes sense. I typically like to stay away from these videos. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get kind of scared to talk about them, especially with what is happening in America with our climate and our president. You know, a lot is happening. Things have changed, and so I am scared to talk about certain things over here, and so I try to stay away from politics. I don't want to talk about it. But yes, it's true, but I did not know that it's because of, I don't know. Listen, while people such as immigrants want to come here to the US, you have people in the US that wants to go to other countries to live. Even Jamaica. Jamaica is a beautiful place. I'm not going to lie to you. It is a beautiful place. And I think our American president loves Jamaica. From my experience, what I've seen, and I can read people's energy and their minds and their body and all that stuff. And from the past, people, especially Republicans that I've seen gone to Jamaica, they love Jamaica. So like Senator Rubio, that is a senator. Well, he's not a senator anymore. He's now the Secretary of State. He went to Jamaica the other day, and I can tell that he loves Jamaica. I really can. And Pompeo, when Pompeo was the Secretary of State for our president, he loved Jamaica and said he was coming back. And I've seen a lot of people, especially in Atlanta, going to Jamaica. And I think maybe the reason why I see them is because I follow those people, because I review shows on my other channel. My other channel is called Miss Sam Daughter 2, number 2. Yes. So if you want to go and like over there, I would really appreciate it. So I mostly do reality shows over there because I do watch reality shows. And so I get to see people like Candy Burris, big old millionaire, goes to Jamaica all the time. Dr. Heavenly, who is a dentist and is on the Married to Medicine show, she goes to Jamaica all the time. Kenya Moore from The Real Housewife of Atlanta. She was Miss USA, I think the second black woman to be Miss USA. Shamia, she's from The Real Housewife of Atlanta now. She just got her peach, and she's a millionaire because of her husband, who's an African guy. They live in like a $9 million mansion. Lots of celebrities in Atlanta I've seen gone to Jamaica, and that's only because I follow them, so that's why I know and I see them there. And they go there quite often. So Jamaica is beautiful. You know, the only thing is with, okay, like with me, the reason why I love America so much, for the simple fact is, well, I grew up in America. I grew up here in America. Most of my life I spent here, over around 30 years, kind of, sort of, give and take. And I love where I live. I love the state that I live in. It's beautiful, and it's just different. You know what I mean? It's different. You look different. You have different friends, different people. I don't want to say it, but I like to be around different races. I like to be around, don't get me for this, I like to be around Caucasian people. See, while Caucasian people can just be a little bit, I don't know, softer and more mellow, you find with Jamaican people, they're aggressive, and they have different parts to them. Jamaican people have different parts to them. Jamaican people can be nice, and they can also be, they have this face, it's just the face, oh my God, the face, where they're just unpleasant. But that's not the point I'm getting across. All I want to talk about is, listen, me personally, when I seen those people getting visas to go to different countries, I was like, why are they getting passports to go to another country? Like, why would you even do that? Me, as a born Jamaican, and now an American citizen, I would not do that. I don't think it's smart. I don't think it's smart. If I want to go to Ghana, I mean, I don't think I need a visa. Do I? I don't know. If you know, please drop it in the comments and let me know, because I don't know. So if I want to go to Ghana, I'll just take my American passport that I'm privileged to have, and I thank America for it. God bless America. I am privileged to have it, and so yeah, whatever country I'm allowed to go to with it, I will do so. I wanted to be an American citizen, and thank God and thank America for giving this to me. A lot of you Jamaicans should learn from me to stay out of America's business sometimes. And this is why I choose not to come on here and bash the president and bash anything that the president does. As far as I'm concerned, I learn from the president and try to be like the president. Now, I don't have an 8-foot bone inside of me. But instead of me come on here and bash the president, I am not doing that. And some people are learning from that. I shall not do that. Anyways, I am not getting any other passport to go anywhere. I can always go to Jamaica as far as I know. And if there's a pandemic, why would I get on a plane and go anywhere? Some people did that, and it worked for some people, and some people got COVID. I had a family member that traveled while there was a pandemic. Girl, I remember one time she was on the plane. I think she said either her alone was on the plane or a few other people. I would be so scared to be on an empty plane. Like, I would have think the plane is unbalanced. Because I remember one time we were traveling from Fort Lauderdale to Jamaica. And so there wasn't a lot of people on the plane. And child, they said they had to move people around on the plane from their seats that they already was sitting at. They had to move people around to balance the plane. Mr. Lord Jesus, balance the plane? Then I hope them balance the plane properly. Because I don't know if a few pounds, 200 pounds or 300 pounds or 400 pounds can unbalance a big old plane. Well, you know, they said that it unbalanced Aaliyah's plane with her little plane where they put all that big old heavy luggage on the little plane, and the heavy luggage bring down the plane. Yeah, that I understand. But a big old plane, guys. Anyways, I wouldn't really want to travel during the pandemic. And please like my video, guys, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe and choose all to be notified whenever I drop a new video. I am also trying to come on live at 6. Sometimes it doesn't happen because your girl is tired, but I'm asking you all to please like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and share this video, because what I am saying is very important. Now, I would not advise people who are immigrants that are now citizens in the United States to go get another passport to anywhere else, especially in the climate that we are in. No, sir. What if you end up losing your American citizenship? What if they say, well, you got an American passport, American citizenship. Why are you going somewhere else trying to get another citizenship? Like, when you get your American citizenship, don't you relinquish your... When you get your American citizenship, don't you relinquish your other country's citizenship or something? Because, yeah, I did. Listen. They asked me if I want to be Jamaican and American or something like that, dual citizenship. I said no. I want to be an American citizen. God bless America. I'm not singing that song on here because I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah, people who are rich and wealthy trying to run out of America, God bless them. They were born here. They can do thus that. But I wouldn't be surprised if the president take away their citizenship from them, because right now, child, the president has more powers than even the Supreme Court. Yes, he does. And I said this because I believe I am spiritual. I can see things. I just don't act on a lot of things that I see. But thank God for my gifts. I really wish I would use them, but I really don't. But I already seen that the president was going to be bigger than the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is not the Supreme Court that we used to have. No, it's not. And Exhibit A is the man that was deported to wherever he was deported to by the now administration. He cannot come back here. He cannot come back here. Now they had a news whatever yesterday with the El Salvador president, and he said he's not sending him back. They calling this man a criminal and everything. I don't know. I don't business. I am minding my business. Okay? Not my business. I'm not going to be doing nothing crazy on here to piss off nobody. I am happy to be in America. And I am happy to visit Jamaica. Let me bring this up, because while I'm talking to you guys, it came to my mind about 2 times. It came to my mind. So this morning, Exhibit A, as to why some Americans leave the country to go to other countries to work. While immigrants want to come here, you have Americans that want to leave to go to other countries. Americans go all over the place to live, guys. Mexico, Thailand, Japan, China. There are a lot of Americans in Mexico, and there are lots of Americans in Jamaica. In Jamaica, and I keep on, anyway, in Jamaica we have lots of white people. Let me go talk about this lady. This morning I was watching this lady, this Caucasian lady, on my friend Damian's show, and this lady is Caucasian, and she says she lives in Jamaica. She says she's been living in Jamaica for 5 years. She complains that it's expensive to live in America. Yes, it is. She says that her rent was $1,500. I forgot how many bedrooms she said. I think she said it was 1 bedroom or something like that, or a house or whatever the hell she said she was living at. No, she said a house, because she said she sold her house and moved to Jamaica. She sold everything. And she lives in Jamaica. She is back in America now because she has to have a surgery. and she has insurance here, and so she has to come back here to get the care that she needs. She says while her mortgage in America was $1,500, car insurance is $200, car note say $500. She didn't say $500. I don't remember. Just give you examples, guys. Food, everything adds up. Thousands of dollars a month, can be $8,000-$10,000 a month. She said her rent in Jamaica in an apartment. Did she say apartment? Anyway, she said a 1-bedroom overlooking the beach. Picture this: 1-bedroom overlooking the beach cost her $350. I think she said she doesn't pay any utilities, and did she pay Wi-Fi? I don't remember, but she said something about Wi-Fi, and I think she said she doesn't pay utilities. She said she's been living there for 5 years, and why would she give it up? And why would you? She says to get a place in Jamaica, you don't have to do any background checks and all the stuff that like we do here in America. You just say, I need a place, I need a 1-bedroom, I need a 2-bedroom. You're like, oh, I have a 1-bedroom, I have a 2-bedroom. Give me a first month deposit and the first rent, and ta-da! She said that's how easy it is. I don't know, I don't live there, but I think so. I believe her. She says if you want to get a place in Jamaica, let her know, honey. I don't know her name. I would really like to know her name because she speaks so highly about Jamaica, and what she says about Jamaica, it made me emotional. I wanted to cry, but I did not, because what she said is true. America is beautiful. Why would you want to move to another country if Jamaica is so beautiful? You have better opportunities here, and even though the expenses are more in America, especially the state that I live in, it's very expensive to live here. It just gives you, it's a different place to live in, a different opportunities, guys. Opportunities. It's opportunities, better opportunities. You pay more to live here, but it's better opportunities. Your kids get a better education, so to speak. It's a different environment, right? Say environment. I'm going to say environment. It's a different environment. What is today, guys? Is today Wednesday? No, today's Tuesday. It's a better environment. She says Jamaica is paradise, and I like everything that she says. I understand, but what I think messes it up, I don't think I know what messes it up for people like Jamaicans that even wants to live in Jamaica or return to Jamaica to live or return to Jamaica to visit, is the crime. And she says, there is crime everywhere, and you just have to know how to maneuver yourself in Jamaica. That's true, but the criminals, sometimes they know how to watch you and target you, and it's just scary to say you want to go back to Jamaica to visit, especially to where you live or where you're from or whatever, and then to know that you might end up dead. It's scary. Ain't nobody want to get killed. And that's what the criminals do in Jamaica. Like, I'm scared. Like, I don't want to be shot or killed or cut. No, Jesus, in the name of Jesus. I don't want to be. It's scary. Like, it's a nice place. It's paradise. Everything that she says is true. But where I live, putting myself out on social media on here is scary. Putting myself on here on social media is scary. Yeah, and I don't live in Jamaica, but I have different people watching me. I don't know who is watching me, and so you just have to be careful, and I try to be as careful as I can. I don't understand why people have to kill people. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, no murderer would like to be murdered. They get to their weakening position. Like, you'll see a bad man, and no matter how bad the person is, if it's their time, they cry like a baby. But what she's saying is true about Jamaica. It's paradise. It's paradise. But sometimes even the people that you think you can trust, because of the poverty rate, you can't even trust them because they say one will set you up. So it's paradise. She was talking about the food in Jamaica and how much she lost so much weight living in Jamaica, you know, because the food in America is so bad. You know, she was talking about the food is all pasteurized and you know, all kinds of stuff in the food that blows you up, you gain weight, you get sick, and then you go to the doctor and then they give you more medications, and it's just a revolving thing. It's like they make you sick in America. Versus if you go to Jamaica, you're eating mostly organic food, except there are times where they do put stuff on their foods too. And Jamaica is now becoming the new America because they bring in the fast foods into Jamaica, and then the people are rushing to eat by these fast foods and all these things, and it's not good for you. It's really not. It's, you know, the Starbucks, the KFC, the nasty KFC, the nasty KFC, the KFCs that I've been at in Jamaica, they're not good. So I don't know why everybody, the one I stop at coming from Kingston is not good, the one in Old Harbour is not good, and one in somewhere coming from Negril back to Old Harbour is not good. I almost choked with that one. I know that people wanted to kill me for in the restaurant because they're cutting lines and everything. Like, that's scary. Like, that situation right there alone was even scary. But I do understand what she's saying. People are opting to go somewhere else to live because of the climate right now in Jamaica. And I can continue with this video, but I don't want to stretch the video out too long. I don't want to bore you guys. I don't want you guys to have to sit here listening to me for more than 20 minutes. What this gentleman says is eye-opening, except I'm not doing it. I'm not going nowhere. Let's just pray for the world. I think people just has to be smart. We need to stop spending as much as we generally spend. We need to find ways to generate different incomes. We need to find ways to generate different incomes. We need to think like the rich. I am thinking like the president is what I choose to do. I don't try to sit here and I choose to just think like the president. I don't try to sit and stress or not think about nothing that's going on. I don't really follow up with the news. Whatever I see, I just see on my social media, on my Instagram, when I go on there to look at Vibes Cartel and what's going on in the news to run my channel. I don't follow up. I don't sit and stress and watch CNN and Fox and those things. I just learned to mind my business. I don't speak bad about the president. And I just try to find ways to be smart. But I'm not going to go get another passport. What they are doing is probably smart, considering everything that's happening. I don't know. We just have to look to Jesus and ask God to just lead and guide us. And at this point, I just want to have money. I just want to have money to make sure I can take care of me and my kids, my family. And I wouldn't fly in the pandemic, and I don't know, guys, but yeah, Americans are looking to go other places while immigrants are looking to come here. America is hard right now, but if you have hard work ethic, you can make it in America, but you have to work really hard. America is not like Jamaica. You have to work, and if you don't work, your bills don't get paid, and sometimes things can just get really stressful. Anyways, I hope I got my point across. I think, yes, people are getting visas to go places. Go back and listen to the man. And I don't know. I wouldn't encourage people that are immigrants to get a passport to go somewhere else. I don't think it's smart in this climate. But I'm not telling nobody not to do it, because right now our president is on the roll, and I don't know what's going on, and I just want to stay off his radar. I just don't want to be nobody's business. Me no business, be nobody business. This time me I mind my business. Me no business, be nobody business. Yes. Anyways, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube video. And you can also find my wig on my website at, no, it's not on there yet. Jesus, it's really not on there. You can text to order the wig. Don't call because I don't answer my phone. So if you want any length from 10 to 28 inches lace front human hair wig, you can text me. This is our number 4. Text me at 840-207-8968. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.